Here we go. Hopefully, we are going live. Okay, we are live now. How's it going, everybody? Hopefully, everyone's doing well. You're looking at my desktop background, and now hopefully PES is opening. So this is the great intro of PES 6. If you have never seen it or you don't know what this is the introduction to PES 6. And it's quite good actually, because we're going to be playing PES 2006 mod, which is basically PES 2021, but from the 2006 to 2007 season. So it's sort of like 14-15 years before the game came out. It's got PES 2021 gameplay, but it's all based around, as you can see from this menu screen, PES 6. So hopefully, well, I know it's pretty good. I've played quite a bit of this already, but yeah, it should be all right actually. So that's what we're going to do today. You see from the title, we're going to rebuild Portsmouth. We did manage Southampton on FIFA recently, but you know how it is. Portsmouth with a bigger team back in 2006. Football is very cyclical. So I've already done 2 attempts at this just to see sort of who we can sign and what kind of player we should go for. But yeah, let's actually start straight away, shall we? Or I suppose while we're waiting for some people to get in here, we could have a look at the mod sort of on edit mode and show you what's involved. Then again, I just realized my laptop's not plugged in, so it's probably going to be on the wrong graphics. Okay, that should be better. Should load on like full quality now. So yeah, this is basically what the mod is. So it's got all of the same leagues that PES already had in there, but you can see like the EFL Championship is called the Championship rather than the EFL. It's the Football League, stuff like that. It's got all the old badges in there. This is what Burnley looks like, the old Cardiff logo with the swallow on it, Crystal Palace, you know. All of it is bumped back to what was happening in 2006, including like Southend United being in the Championship. Yeah. So, not many of the players at this level will have faces, but you know, like Freddie Eastwood's in here. He's quite old now, he's probably about 40, but there he is, a 23-year-old. We go into the Premier League, so, you know, Arsenal has Cesc Fabregas, and he looks young like Cesc Fabregas. It's not like the old face. Thierry Henry looks like Henry did at the time, Adebayor. It's just so fun to go back in time. Like 6N2 says, it's a modern game with a retro feel, and that's perfect, man. That is perfect. It's exactly what I want in like a FIFA mod, but because they come out every single year, whereas PES, you know, this one came out 4 years ago, there's been time for mods like this to sort of be developed and be released, which is pretty cool actually. It's pretty cool. Let me know what's going on with the audio and stuff as well, because I am using the game music. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike. I think it is all PES 5 and 6 music, so it should be all right. I mean, look, there's Iron Robin with hair. How cool is that? How cool is that? We've all got reasonably good stats. I think they were used, I think the guy who modded it used FM07 stats. So these are all Football Manager stats from back in the day. You see Lampard, absolutely amazing. SCN and Makaleli, what a midfield that was. Joe Cole, Lampard, SCN and Makaleli. Khalid Boularouz in there. So many names just from playing this mod for a few minutes. Yeah, it's crazy how many names you remember. Like Ben Thatcher. I haven't thought about Ben Thatcher probably since about 2011, but here he is as one of Man City's starting players. Danny Mills, now a BBC presenter. Claudio Reyna, which is Gio Reyna's dad, I'm pretty sure, playing for Man City. I mean, look how bad this team is back there. Michael Richards is their like hot prospect as an 18-year-old destroyer, and he has got pretty decent stats and stuff. So yeah, we're going to be rebuilding Portsmouth, and their team is honestly pretty weird. So they've got David James down here, 36 years old. Of course, you probably know him. Sol Campbell as well before he went to Notts County. I think Portsmouth was his last club in the Premier League. He's not got much pace anymore, but he's still an absolute beast in the air. Glenn Johnson, of course, the guy they got arrested for stealing a toilet seat. Nwanku Kanu is in here. Target man 77 overall. And then we've got Lamana Lualua and Benjani Who remembers Benjani, man? I think his celebration's still in FC25, even 15 years on. That's how cool he is. Okay. Hopefully that does minimize the game. Cool. I just wanted to see what my stream stats were for a quick second. Get that open on my other monitor, and that makes things a little bit easier. Cool. So yeah, admittedly this is a little bit of a niche stream, going back to the 2006-07 season when the average age of my channel is about 20 to 25-year-olds. So you probably might not remember this season unless it was F1 2020 squad, absolutely. Unless you remember this season from when you were really young, you might not actually care too much about the stream. But for the people who are my age and the late 20s, then this is probably one of the first seasons you remember. So you'll remember when, you know, Adriano, who doesn't have the same shot power he did on PES 6, but still not too far off, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic were up front for Inter. You know, these teams. Mario Balotelli is one of the hottest prospects in the game. I just love this mod. I just love this mod. So, I don't know what else. I didn't know managers was a thing, but oh, they've even done that. Look, they've got the little manager faces. Aston Villa's got Martin O'Neill. Sammy Lee is a Bolton, so not even Big Sam. Sammy Lee, Jose, Chris Coleman. Stuart Pearce is the Man City manager, so maybe David James could go up front. But yeah, anyway, that's enough looking around edit mode. Let's do something a little bit more interesting. Let's actually play Master League, which, if you haven't played PES before, is their version of career mode. Now, I think we may as well start a new one rather than using that one I've got for day one, just so I can show you sort of how it all works. So, like I said before, we're going to play as Portsmouth unless things go really badly, and then we maybe swap to someone else, but let's start out with these. So there's not a huge amount of real managers. There's a few at the top, Cruyff, Ferguson, you know, they've got decently done real faces, you know. Joaquin Lowe, got Maradona, Pep, look at that, Pep with hair, Robin with hair, that's how far back into the past we've got. And then these are sort of like fictional managers, so we're just going to pick this guy. M. Arasil, Spanish. We'll put him in sportswear. He looks like quite a fashionable little guy right there. Playing pounds, 7 minutes. Put on top player just for now. This is something that FIFA really needs. Transfer frequency is so cool. You put it on high, all the teams will like refresh their squads quite a lot. You put it on low and they barely change. And I guess that suits everyone really, doesn't it? Is this going to be a realistic rebuild? As realistic as we can make it, I guess. It might not be perfect, but you know, it's actually quite hard with the budgets that you have to be unrealistic. Like, I can't go out and sign Aguero or Fernando Torres. I mean, they want us to finish 6th in the league. I think top half's going to be a good objective. I am going to try and finish a full season, so that might mean we have to simulate quite a few matches, but we'll see. We'll see. So, meet the press. What are we going to do? What is my plan? It's up to the players, sure. I do have a fairly decent idea of how we're going to play. I want to try and do sort of tiki-taka before it was popular. See what players are out there that can actually play it. But our squad is pretty bad. I mean, I've never heard... I have no idea who this guy even is. He's 32 years old, and I just don't know who he is. So he's not going to be playing. We're going to play Nico Cranchar, and we're going to move them into attacking midfielders, which is somewhere around here. There it is. And I'll do the same with Gary O'Neill. Of course, he's now Premier League manager himself. We'll have Mendes a little bit further forward, and Davies playing as a defensive midfielder. If we do the do the team thing, that's what it suggests. Campbell and Pam Arot. I can't remember him either, but it's a pretty solid team, not gonna lie. But what we really need is a centre midfielder, I guess. If we could find one that's better than Thompson. I can't remember his first name, but I do remember him. Sign Fabregas, yeah. So the thing is, we have a budget of 27 million. And if we go on player search, the player values are pretty crazy, even for back then. So For example, Kaká, 138 million. That's probably what it would have cost to buy a 24-year-old. I think 26-year-old was 70 million, wasn't he, when he moved to Real Madrid? You know, Ronaldo, 134 million again at 21. That was probably about what he was worth. Messi, maybe a little bit undervalued, but yeah, we're not going to go out and be able to sign someone like Cesc Fabregas because he's worth 90 million and we've only got 27 million. So we're not in that tier of players. We're not even in the sort of Wagner Love territory or the Jan Venegor of Hesselink territory. We're down here. See, we've got Benjani. He's worth 27 million. So maybe if we sold him, we could go out and buy someone really good. But we're looking at like Mido, or we're looking at Jonas, you know, R Worm, whoever that is. I've no idea who R Worm is, but Asuakotu. We might be able to sign someone cheap who's young, someone like Gareth Bale, for example. But yeah, that would be quite hard. You need the 4-2-3-1 meta tactic in there. That would be pretty good. Although I'm not sure that's even an option that we can play. I think the 4-4-2 suits this team pretty well though, especially with how we want to play. We're going to do some attacking instructions and we're going to switch to short pass possession game, which is going to hurt some of our team spirit, which is a little bit like chemistry if you've never played PES. We're going to set it to tiki-taka and we're also going to do gegenpress. So at the top of here, next to Loa Loa and next to Kylie up here, in this top corner where it says 69, that's our team chemistry, team spirit. And if you put players out of position, or if they have a team role, like Crenshaw here is a team player, he boosts the chemistry of the team. So it's important to have a few of those in there. This guy, Kanu, is a creator, so he might actually lower team spirit if we play him as like a second striker, but he then brings other benefits. I can't remember what creator does, but there's so many of these, and it's something that I really wish career mode had. So creator is Loa Loa. He does training effects boosted for all players with the same registered position. So having him in the team, if he's playing well, it means that all our strikers will also train well. I'm not sure what that's going to do with creating, but it does. So these 5 guys have team spirit boosts when they play. These 2 guys give money, I think, from fan favorite bonus. And, you know, there's so many of these. When you get down to the bottom down here, Bandiera and Legends, these are crazy boosts. So this is usually like a Pirlo or a Ryan Giggs. They're the kind of players that will have those 2. And if you have them in the team, basically your team spirit is like maxed out. It's so cool, so cool. Okay, get Crouchy and Defoe, just like Harry Redknapp did. That is a good shout. Although, I was actually thinking about another player that Harry Redknapp signed, I'm pretty sure. Luka Modric. And he's a 21-year-old. He can play centre mid, of course, because it's Luka Modric. But he fits in pretty perfectly for a high press tactic. So I'm thinking maybe him. And then if we go on the transfer list, there are some pretty interesting players on here as well. I think it's always the same on day one, but we've got like Van Persie. We can't afford him, unfortunately, but we could maybe go for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's got pretty decent stats, though he's lost all of his pace. His finishing is still like Harry Kane. Jonathan Dos Santos. Is it? No, that's a different Dos Santos. That is not Jonathan Dos Santos. Aaron Hunt. I think he went on to play for the national team. Kieran Richardson went to Sunderland in real life and became really good, so he might be a decent centre mid. Ali Adier, John Obi Mikel. I mean, Obi Mikel would be a decent choice, as would Lassana Diarra, who actually did go on to play for Portsmouth, didn't he? Ben Arthur. Like, I just love looking at some of the players that are in this database, you know. It's so cool. Yeah, Lucas 21, even in 2005. Gamps Pedersen was a baller, absolutely. Yeah, I remember editing PES 6 as well. PES 5, you know, when you could make the boots and stuff, make them look like Nike. That was so cool. Maybe have a look on the loan list, see if we can loan someone in. So we could loan in like Sergio Aguero, maybe. Might be cool. Ryan Babel, Gonzalo Higuain, loan him in. I quite like that shout. But we need that centre mid first. Johan Juru, he was decent. there anyone else? Theo Walcott, 94 pace. I mean, that face looks like Theo Walcott's been stung by a bee. Not quite the same. We could loan in Samir Nasri. I quite like the idea of that. I think I'm going to loan him in. So we could probably get Samir Nasri for about 4 million with an option to buy for like 20. We'll give him a decent wage, like 1 million a year. What's that, 20 grand a week? That's really not great, but I suppose that's what it was back in the day. Did you just see Micah Richards? You did probably see Micah Richards. I think he's a 77, isn't he, Micah Richards? But there he is, Micah Richards. 18 years old, and he is a pretty good centre-back. I mean, if you could buy him on career mode, an 18-year-old centre-back with 77 overall, you'd be pretty happy with me. Okay, so, as I always like to do, maybe I will do a poll and see if we can figure out who we want to sign. So, I've already offered Samir Nasri with a loan to buy, that's fine, but we've also listed a few players here. Luka Modric, Jeremy Menez, I mean, come on man, Jeremy Menez, what a player, but we don't really need a second striker. Lassana Diarra, John Obi Mikel, Luka Modric, so many choices. There are so many choices. I mean, knowing what we know about footballers, if we look at some of these 17-year-olds, it's just like pure nostalgia. Seeing Gareth Bale on it. Javi Martinez. Look at that. He's not got the long hair. He's got the hair he had back in the day when he was at Bilbao. So cool. Alex Pato, before he even went to AC Milan. So he's a 16-year-old striker. Perisic, 16 at Sochaux. You know, some of these players I didn't even realise played there. Should we get Eden Hazard? Come on, man. Yeah, Gareth Bale in 2006. Look at that. Looks just like him. And he is he's actually a left back who can kind of play left mid. I'm not sure why he can play centre back, but for some reason he can. Some of these players that I have noticed, there are a few players that have snuck through the gaps. Like Andrea Polly. No, he's not one of them. It's what's he called? Onuachu's in here, and the big Norwegian striker who plays for Atletico Madrid. They're both in here. Ronaldinho, get it? Ronaldinho, okay. Let's see how much Ronaldinho is worth. I'll just type in Ronald. So, if we want to buy Ronaldinho, we're looking at 135 million. I'm not so sure that's going to happen. We could get the other Ronaldo, like he's in the game. He's lost some of his speed because of the injury crisis he had in his late 20s, unfortunately, but 79 million, Cristiano Ronaldo, 134 million. We're gonna have to sell Benjani or someone, aren't we? You know, we need to do something. Who have we got that's actually worth anything? For some reason, Sol Campbell, despite being 32 years old, is worth 23 million. Gary O'Neill is worth 39 million. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna sell Benjani, add him. Hopefully that's transfer listed. Is it? Oh no, this one is. Cool, we'll place him on the transfer list, see what comes in. Luar as well. I think it's just more interesting if we sign a striker, because the era of strikers that existed back here is so cool. Like imagine seeing Fernando Torres just roll up to Portsmouth. It's just something that would have happened back in the day, you know. Although Crouch and Defoe is still a decent shout. Yeah, Soloff, that's the guy I was talking about. Get Abu Diaby. Diaby is a shout, absolutely. The player ratings are pretty good. Fully agree. Player faces as well, so Samir Nasri, we can get him for 4 million. I think that's a decent... Have it? No, negotiations have broken down. Because he's a key member of the squad. Okay. Fair enough in that case. We haven't received any offers. No. Okay. So, time for a poll. Is Akinfenwa in this game? Yamal. Is Yamal even born in 2006? I'm not sure he is. I don't know if Akinfenwa's in here. Adi Akinbayi is, but not Akinfenwa, unfortunately. Cool. Igor Akinfaith. That's another guy. Proper FM legend. Is Dario Serna in here? If anyone here played old football managers, you'll know this guy. No, that's not right. SRNA. Serna. I assume that's how you say it. I've never actually paid attention to it. He's alright. He's alright. No, he wasn't even born. Oh my god. JJ Kocher. Get a 2 guy or a Danny Murphy. Yeah, alright. Let's have a look. Centre mids who are on the transfer list. DMs and centre mids. Let's see. So we could possibly go for Huddleston. I think someone else suggested that. 19 years old, so he's still a hot prospect. Ruben Della Red. Gosh, even he's got a real face. They really have gone quite hardcore on this. Alex Song, I don't think does have a real face there. Who else we've got? Hernandez. Oh, proper FIFA legend right there. Lee Catamol. Jeez, what's happening to him? One player I did like the look of when I was playing before was Ben Watson. So he might not be as exotic as... Oh god, I've opened the stadium server. What's... Oh god. Song. What's song? I thought he looked pretty decent, and he's also got the chemistry boosting team role. And he boosts the form of players as well, which is pretty cool. Just pretty useful. This whole time I've been trying to log onto my laptop just to do this poll. And also just mute Facebook as well for an hour, because you're probably getting annoyed at hearing those dings as well. Okay. Stream Studio, perfect. So, who have we got on our list? I can't get enough of some of this PES 5 music, PES 6 music as well. It's so good. Right. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Ooh. CM. So. Modric. I have a feeling that he's going to win. So it might be Modric and another. We've got Watson. Obi Mikel. And we've got Lasana. Come on. We need 1 or 2 of these guys. Although we might have to negotiate for a couple of them and just see who actually accepts this. We'll do another one for strikers as well. Yeah, Ben Arthur, what a baller. He's got a lot of these sort of player skills as well, which is pretty cool. Compared to Ben Watson, he can't even do a step over, but god, they got his face like so spot on. That looks like a young Ben Watson. Ben Arthur looks a little bit older than he did at 19, I guess. Diarra looks quite young. Obi Mikel, yeah. Luka Modric definitely looks younger. Yeah, everyone wants to see Luka, and they also want to see who else? Lasana. No one wants John Obi. Okay, cool. So we are gonna have to try and negotiate him down because he is a little bit expensive, but that's fine. Annoyingly, we can only offer him a 4-year contract. We'll lower his release clause. We'll give him a big goal bonus, decent win bonus. Hopefully he'll accept that. 24 million, that should be okay. We'll also do a bid for Lasana Diarra as well. So he was like transfer listed, so we could probably get him for like 10. And he'll want like no money as well. So we might be able to afford both if we're very lucky. Give him a huge goal bonus and a bit of a win bonus. Get Charisma. Nice one. Good shout. He's unfortunately one of the highest rated players under a certain age, I think. If I just type that in, that should be good enough, hopefully. Yeah, he's 84 rated, which is probably about where he was. He's got so many skill move things. What a guy. Quagliarella, 22. He's only just retired. He was 22 already. Gosh. Aquafresca. Wow. I'm just getting so much nostalgia, so I'm probably just like sat here saying wow over and over again. Bring D'Alessandro back to Pompey. I was playing the Immaculate Grid. I don't know if you guys have ever played it. It's the one where you have to... oh my god, look at Kaká there. He's happy. We have to guess like footballers who are played for 2 teams, and he was a big one. Oh, looks like we've got a bid for Loa. That's good news. No, not yet. We haven't got a bid yet. So ignore the date on the contract. These guys don't have 19-year contracts. It's because the game breaks if you move the starting date further back than 2020. All right. So they're happy with that. Hopefully we can get 3 million off Luka Modric. Yeah, Obafemi Martins. He is rapid. Hi, Jagum. Hopefully I said that right. Oh my god. Liverpool have just spent 40 millions on Marchena. That's crazy. Transfer market news. Let's have a look. Sort by price. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Liverpool are on a mad one. Marchena and Pereira. They're not a fan of Carragher, obviously. Yossi Benayoun's moved for 30 million. Oh my god. Leon must have a lot of money. Because Kieran Dyer and Isaacson have also gone. Ian Turner's moved somewhere. A lot of goalkeepers moving. Kuziak's gone to Betis. Fair enough. Right. Have we agreed to terms? 25 million. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully we can sell someone. And we'll be able to afford someone else. But Luka Modric, welcome to Portsmouth. Back in 2006. Can you imagine if that actually happened? That would be crazy. Get Olaf Melberg, classic destroyer at the back. Yes. Yeah, that's a good shout. It looks like there's another negotiation, but first, let's admire how cool the signings are on PES compared to FIFA. None of that same animation. Well, to be fair, this is always the same animation as well. But it's a different one. And look how happy Luka Modric is. I will try and do an accent like Luka Modric for this next bit, but hopefully it doesn't count as like horrifically xenophobic or something. Hello, my name's Luka Modric. I want to say thank you to the Portsmouth supporters for welcoming me. See you at the stadium. Okay, that sounded nothing like Luka Modric, but a little personal message from our new number 7 in midfield. Oh my god, that was such a bad accent. Dida has joined Man U. We've got an offer for Benjani. Get the hell in. Sign Peter Crouch. If we've got a lot of money here, we might be signing Peter Crouch. Come on. 27 million to Man City. I think that's actually the move that happened in real life. Sure. Bye-bye, Benjani. So now we've got tons of money. This is brilliant. Loa to Zenit St. Petersburg. Oh my god. I've never had this much money on PES career mode. And then Luka Modric has just joined. So we've sold 2 strikers, and now we have an absolute ton of money. But we have no strikers. So we need to buy 2 probably. Because Loa is going and Benjani's going. So, 2 strikers. I'm glad. I should be cancelled. Lewandowski. I don't think he's on the game. But if he was, he would be at Legia. And I don't think they're on here. Lefa. There is a Lefa, but it is Mariusz Lewandowski. Not Robert. Peter Crouch. Okay, Peter Crouch is going to be one of them. Hopefully he still does the robot like he used to do. Oh, look at that. Real face Peter Crouch. 75 pace. It shows how overrated some of those... they want 44 million. Oh my god. That's a lot of money for Peter Crouch. We'll give him 44 million. We'll give him like 20% as well. Oh, he's money hungry as well. His podcast obviously doesn't exist yet. We'll give him a big goal bonus and a win bonus. Hopefully we can get him for 39, but if not, we might have to move on to someone else. Andy Johnson. Yes, good shout. Is Aguero on the game? Yeah, Aguero is one of the best young talents. My microphone's getting in the way of the keyboard. I'm not that bad at typing, I swear. Yeah, Aguero's... Oh, no, I spelled Aguero wrong. Is it because I can't have the U? I'm just going to have to put AG on it. He's an 18-year-old, 79 rated striker. We'll add him to the list. Robbie Savage. God. Should we have a Robbie Savage and Luka Modric midfield? Jamie Carragher. Wow. 74 speed. His head looks tiny for some reason. Inzaghi. When we could afford someone like Inzaghi, bring like an absolute legend to the club. Let's see, are there any like legendary 30 plus strikers? Or second strikers? I don't think we can, I'd love like Totti. Zidane, he doesn't have a club because he's just played for France at the World Cup and retired, but I guess he was still in the French national team, so they've added him. Di Napoli. We could bring Rivaldo to the club. He's not got much pace though. Henrik Larsson, he's still playing, free agent. Robbie Fowler. Daniel Huckabee, who was on my first ever football shirt, Darren Huckabee on the back of it. Jean Darcheville as well, another player that played for Forest, I think. Ronaldo. Dwight York. Lone Morientes in. Oh my god. This is just so fun. I love this. I mean, we could just go out and get Van Persie. Is Benjani already on the... Oh no, okay. I thought they had already transfer listed him. That's a very FIFA thing to do. But Giuseppe Rossi. Gosh. Jeremy Aliadier. I didn't realise they kept him for so long. He was a bit like their Nketiah, I guess, at the time. Adriano. Let's see how much he is. I got a feeling he's going to be quite expensive. Adriano. Try Totti. I'll see what he is. So, oh, he's a little bit out of our value unless we get the left back Adriano. Totti, I think, is going to be similar. He's going to be sort of like 100 million. Which is probably about what he was worth. Oh, 52 million. His wages are high though. He's already 30 on PES 6. Oh my god. Oh, 1 second. Just need to do a little timeout on someone in the chat. If it'll let me zoom out. Could use it in timeout. See you in a day, buddy. How old was Ibrahimovic back then? He was old. Ibra. Was he 28 maybe? Oh, 25. To be fair, he's a lot younger than I thought he was. I thought he was a bit older than that. So who can we even get as a striker? So we're looking at Crouch. I want someone who's quite young. I don't want to get like Alex Pato. We looked at the old strikers, so let's see who's like sort of at their peak. So we can't afford any of these as much as we would like Berbatov. Aruna Kone. Wow, he's got his yellow hair. Saviola. Alan Smith. This is kind of just me saying names at this point, isn't it? Obafemi Martins, 92 pace. He's at Newcastle. Okay. Chris Boyd, Milan Baros. We could probably afford two of these, this kind of size player. Aaron Lennon. Feels like Aaron Lennon should have played for Portsmouth at some point. Oh, I used to love Elmander. He was so cool. Park Ji-sung. We need two strikers though, that's the thing. We're already going to get Crouchy. Hadarif. Shamak. Oh my god, some of these names, man. Alright, so this is their release fee. Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide. Oh yeah, see here's Sorloth. He's just regular age Sorloth for some reason. He must have been missed. Sammy Amiobi? Or was that Shola? Oh my god, it's Shola. Soldado. I don't know who's at Osasuna. Angelos Casteas. Higuain and Crouch seems pretty fun. Let's see how cheap we can get him. If we can get him really cheap, he might basically pay for Crouchy. So we have to offer a release clause, which is a bit annoying. Give him a big goal bonus, appearance bonus, win bonus. Cool, sorted. Does this have a gameplay patch built in? It does have a gameplay patch built in. And I really want to play it actually. This is just that it's taken a lot longer than I thought it would to find two strikers. Let's have a look at Mario Gomez. If we can get him for like 24 million. 30% sell on. 3-year deal. bump his salary up. Give him a goal bonus, and a win bonus as well. Cool. Anyone else around here? Gary McSheffrey. Oh, Onuachu's done the game. He's a 26-year-old playing for Genk. It's good to know. Maybe he's a time traveler just like we are. Asamoah Gyan. Oh my god, that's a name. That is a name right there. I think we're running out of good players at this point. Lavezzi and Falcao. I didn't realize Falcao was quite that old. Julian Agahawa, Kevin. It's like Clint Dempsey and Landon Donovan. Have I got enough slots to negotiate with both of them? Oh my god, I want both of them. I think because they're in free agents or whatever, we can get them like super cheap. Just pump that up. Cool. We can negotiate with both. Sick. And then I'll do a poll and decide who to sign when we've actually agreed all the terms. Because otherwise it's a bit random, like, who actually accepts and stuff. Let's give him a win bonus. Sick. Cool. That's 5 negotiations sent out. To these 5 players. Crouch, Higuain, Mario Gomez, Landon Donovan. I mean, Clint Dempsey can play in like every single position. What the hell? Buy Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a little bit too expensive, unfortunately. He was at his peak value probably as a 21-year-old, so a little bit out of our budget. Okay, it's negotiation day. Let's have a look. Let's see who's accepted us. Zambrotta joins Man U for 44 million. Oh, Peter Crouch's negotiations have broken down. That's sad. That is sad, but... Okay, so it looks like Donovan and Dempsey the only ones that are sort of maybe interested. These guys a little bit out of our budget. Let's renegotiate. 9 million. Okay, let's go down to 8.2. That sounds fine. And you want 9 million as well. 8.8. So we can easily afford both of those and another striker, which is crazy. Pavlyuchenko. Diego, of course. The Diego, the Brazilian Diego. Yeah, he was an insane player. Oh, not Diego. Diego. Yeah, he's got real face and everything. I remember looking at him the other day. I did a save as Schalke, and yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to play against him again. But he's a little bit out of our budget as well, annoyingly. Is that the Diego Costa? Surely not. Oh my god, it is. It's the Diego Costa. He does not look very good, but maybe he's got sort of like a late peak or something. Right. Shame about Crouchy though. By Huntelaar, Mandzukic, Eduardo. Yes, these are cool players. Is Kaká on the transfer list now? No way. Because we've got offers out, we can't actually do anything. It's a little bit annoying. Vincenzo Montella. So many of these guys went on to become managers. Lilian Thuram at the Barcelona. Jens Lehmann in. Alright, I think we're going to have to play a game without signing anyone, which is a little bit scary. Unless they've come back now. God, the big clubs have big budgets because they're spending a lot of money. Okay, so we can send some more out. Come on, please be some more good players on the transfer list. David Villa. Absolutely. Okay. If we can sign David Villa, then like screw everyone else. I will give you Kanu or Todorov. You can have Todorov. Sorted. And I will give you like all of my money as well. Come on, man. Dude, you can have a smaller release clause. I don't care about that. You can have maximum for all of this stuff. £40,000 every goal he scores. Come on, David Villa. You want to join? You want to join us? Yeah, Quinta. It's pretty cool. Obafemi Martins has been transfer listed. Absolutely. It's probably 46 million. Interesting. We need a bit of money. So what were they? They were 1.3 each, the other two Americans. So that's 2.6. So we've got about 2.2 we can spend on him. That's fine, because we can pump these up and hopefully that's good enough. And lower that. He doesn't need such a big release. Come on. David Villa or Obafemi Martins, that would be crazy. Yeah, David Villa to Pompey would be crazy. Is there anyone else down here? Morientes? He seems like a very sort of... Michael Dawson. He seems like a very Portsmouth kind of player. Amoroso. David Bentley. Wow. They didn't even bother giving him a face. I guess there wasn't one already made, so... Why would you want to go out your way to make David Bentley's face? Come on, I'm confident we're going to get at least one of those. Hopefully the two Americans and Obafemi Martins. That would be ideal. So game 1 is against Sheffield United. A team that I'm pretty sure just got promoted. Is there any decent team in the top 2 leagues that play 2 strikers up front? Ooh. Do Atletico not do it sometimes with the Norwegian guy and Simeone? Will you be using Luka Modric? I haven't decided yet. Absolutely, he's going straight in the team. Okay, team management. So we have got some negotiations back. No, both the Americans rejected us again. We are not very lucky when it comes to signing strikers. We should have taken the 9 million. Anyway. Where are you, Luka Modric? Get in the team. So he's a 77, which is decent. We've got... wow. We've not got a lot of options when it comes to strikers. We've got Canu. Can we play Cranshaw? Yeah. And then we're going to have to play Thompson. Who are you? D. Thompson. David Thompson? Is it him? Maybe? What's Modric like? Modric is the better attacking field, of course. And then we have no one else who can play centre mid, but that's fine. Those two will do. They'll be fine. So let's play some PES 2021. Cassano. Oh my god, how have I not thought about him? Yeah, Cassano. I'd love Cassano, and I'd love Totti. I'd love Del Piero. That's like the sickest era. So Sheffield United kits looking as they did back in the day. So are the Portsmouth ones, but of course we're going in that classic home kit. I'm pretty sure Fratton Road is a mod that you can use, but I don't have that one because I didn't want to use up that entire hard drive on stadiums. So yeah, let's play some PES 21. I really enjoyed this game. I love the career mode and I love the gameplay as well. Oh, look at this. We got the Tifo out. Good stuff. Canu kicking us off. We've got the classic Premier League ball, the Premier League scoreboard. I love it. Good little touch and turn from Luka Modric. Has he got the pace to keep it in? He does. Okay, Gary O'Neill out to Matty Taylor. Are they both managers now? I can't remember. Cranshaw. Modric, the little Croatian dream team playing in midfield. Oh, what a header. Get it out wide to Gary O'Neill, the danger winger. Cross it. Is Canu going to flick it on? He is. Modric. Oh, my God. Luka Modric. That is a debut howler. I love that you can do the floated crosses on PES. The floated cross and a flick on is just like the most fun stuff you can do. Oh, Luka, what are you doing? Yeah, this Modric guy looks pretty decent, doesn't he? Alexis Sanchez is a cool shout. Is he at Udinese by now? I don't know. There's a 2014 mod as well that's slightly, obviously, the players are where you'd expect them to be. And there's still quite a few legends playing, but they're all at the end of their careers. Oh, I think we're offside there anyway. I love these kind of mods. I wish there was a FC25 sort of retro mod, but it's just so much effort. It's so much effort to make one of these, especially with all the player faces. And if the EA ever decided to switch up how faces work, then all that effort would be lost and stuff. So, come on, Crenshaw. Oh, he fights for it back. Gives it to Thompson. Flicks it out to Canu. Oh, he nearly got there. He nearly got there. I think Sheffield United are the worst team in the league this year. In 2006, just in case you didn't know. This was one of the rare times they were in the Premier League. I think it was Neil Warnock. And then after this, it took them ages to get back until they had... until they had the manager they've got now, Chris Wilder. Do I have any gameplay mods? Just the default one. I can't remember what it's called, but it has a mod. It has a gameplay mod. It's alright, actually. I think I prefer it to regular PES. But, oh my god, that's a screamer. Nah! Canu! I thought he was going to hit the Sue as well. What a hit! That was such a banger. Maybe we don't need a striker. Maybe Canu, 30-year-old Canu. He out-muscled the defender and then bang! Pucker pies. Top corner. Goalie just left on the floor. That was absolutely amazing. Can't someone make a FIFA mod like this? I bet they could, but it would be player faces that are probably holding them back. It's pretty easy to make the kits, but making all the players, making all the transfers, you know, putting the teams. Some of these teams don't exist anymore on FIFA, so you'd have teams like Bury, and it's like, what do you do with Bury? Do you have to remake them? Then you have to replace someone else, and it's a lot of work. And especially when games are being released every year, it's a bit of a pain. You can see on like FM24, there's so much cool work being done on the game. Not Akinbaye, come on, muscle him. Yes, Mendes, love it. There's so much more work that's been done on like how the database works and how experiments are tracked and stuff. It's so much better than normal years, just because the game's not been a yearly release. I imagine FIFA would be the same. If they stopped releasing it, then stuff like this would definitely exist. Go on, feed Canu. He's not quite got the strength of Somiel this time. Paddy Kenny, I've chanted lots of stuff at him in the past. Glenn Johnson there picking it up. What a player he was for Stoke for a while, wasn't he? Liverpool as well. Somehow made an insanely high amount of appearances for England. A lot higher than you'd expect. Yeah, PES is easy to mod. Fair enough, yeah. The camera is too close. Fair enough. I like playing on a close camera, though. It helps me to dribble. They could do this for FIFA 23. Absolutely, yeah. But who would really want to play like a 4-year-old game? And then there's mods like this for the F1 series. That's why I have F1 2020 installed. Someone noticed that on my desktop earlier. But because it's so rare to have a new key to that game, it means the only people who can actually use the mod are people that already owned it. Especially with these games where it's not like actually able to be pirated. I think you can do that with PES 21. I own it on Steam, but you can pirate it. It's just a shame this mod is actually kind of ridiculously expensive. Because I'm streaming, it's fair enough. I can kind of justify it, but if I was just playing it for myself, then it would be quite hard. Oh my god, Nico Cranshaw's through! Off the post, off Paddy Kenny! Oh, that's the kind of thing that only happens on PES. On FIFA, the goalkeeper's catching that, but on PES, it like hits them on the back of the head and bounces in. Maybe we should go up a difficulty, but oh, was it a save onto the bar anyway? Save onto the post. Oh, I didn't realise there was 2,000 some retro mods for last year's game. That is cool. Maybe I have to try some of those out on stream as well, because I love this stuff. Ooh, like it's I already try and do like nostalgic transfers quite a lot. You know, like bring players back to the club they used to play for, stuff like that. But this is just totally next level. Who would ever expect Luka Modric to realistically be playing for Portsmouth? I mean, it could have happened, because he's not exactly world class back here, is he? Come on, Canu. Oh, I love also like the way they a tall, strong player can like push people off the ball, it makes it a lot better. Gary O'Neill! Ooh, we are dominating Sheffield United here. Who would want to play a 4-year-old game? Yeah, but what I mean by that is who wants to play like a game that's 4 generations old? Not generations, you know what I mean? Like 4 releases old. I just don't think anyone would want to play PES. No one would want to play FIFA 21, whereas, you know, eFootball is kind of like a totally separate thing, isn't it? Oy, look at that. Safety first. Not a good return to the Premier League for Sheffield United, that is for sure. Oof. Nice little flick. Even though the gameplay feels older than FIFA, you know, there's less animations, it doesn't look as good. The ball physics on PES are just like so much better. Come on, play it. Is Crenshaw gonna get there? No, he's not. I think we can get a second goal in this. We've only got a few minutes left, but hopefully we've also got like David Villa reinforcing the squad. If they transfer listed him, who knows? The transfers have always been a bit weird on PES. Like Benjani going to Man City was a rare occurrence of it being interesting. Go on, Luka. Oh, he got Chris, not Chris Wood, it's Chris Morgan, the most like angry man in the Premier League at the time. Sol Campbell, big hoof, love it. Get it, get rid of it. FIFA 16 with current players, is that what you'd suggest? Seems a bit quiet, so I'm going to turn it up. Hopefully then you can hear the crowd and stuff. Let me know if it's unbalanced. It might make the menu music a little bit loud, so just let me know. Oh god, not Kevin Gillespie, or is it Keith Gillespie? Oh my god, it's at last minute. Look at this, the celebration from Nade. What's that? What the hell was that? I can't believe it. We've dominated. We have dominated it. And then they've scored right at the end in a true Sheffield United way. Maybe we should have made some subs, but we still got some time to get another goal. We've gone fully attacking now as well. We're going to push everyone forwards. Well, we have now. I hadn't at the time, but we're fully attack. Come on. Oh, the long ball. How Haidong is through. Good block from Paramot. Unlucky. Yeah, usually I struggle to dominate the ball, but in this game, we've been recycling it pretty well. Michael Tong's coming off. Paul Eiffel is on. Not a corner goal. Come on, get it clear. Hopefully someone's up there. Kanu is up there. He wins the header. Sol Campbell's up there. Come on. Who's this? Cranshaw. Kanu. Kanu. Oh, can you not? 1-1 it's going to be. We could have finished at the end if it wasn't Sol Campbell who was left up. Maybe we should have left Modric and Cranshaw up, you know, rather than Sol Campbell. But a decent draw as a PES 3 song plays. To be fair, it was closer than we expected. Should have made some subs though. Everyone was just playing down the middle. Got some little analytics stuff going on. That's quite cool. James McCarthy. Will he be at Everton? I don't know. I don't know if he'll even be an active player at that point. Come on. This is where they tell us we can sign David Villa. Oh, we got a little cutscene first. Our manager having some coffee. Apparently the press liked the draw. No mean feat to draw against that. When face reveal, I guess when I need to, when it's necessary. You're kidding me, they're both rejected again. We need to... We've been looking for a striker for so long. Come on. We'll see who... Tevez is on there now. Their release fee's just too high. Van Persie. I mean, we could just pay Van Persie's release fee. Or Darren Bent's release fee. Do we actually want to do this though? Cenzo Montella's got a 13 mil release fee. Or What's his value? 70. Okay, that's like stonks right there. He's a creator. I like the idea of it. We can get Ollie for 10 million. Or anyone else down here? 32 million for Benzema. He's gone to Milan already, so... How much does Michael Owen cost? Could be a good shout. He is 52 million, 59 million release clause. Save him from his like horrible time at Newcastle. Someone said Cassano. Yeah, I've seen you've put it again. Cassano. I love Antonio Cassano. He is one of my favourite players of all time. But annoyingly, look at that long hair, Galactico. I'm not sure why he had Premier League badge on his sleeve. Weird. But yeah, unfortunately, just about out of our budget. Is there anyone we can loan in? Oh, come on, yes. 31 million to loan Messi. Oh my god. I'm going to put the offer in. Sure, 31 million. 30, yeah. Messi is coming to Portsmouth on loan. Of course, that makes it fully realistic. Aguero, anyone else? Could loan Higuain in. Very sad. Wow. Is that the Luis? It is the Luis Suarez. Love it. He's ready for a loan. How much would he be to buy? 25 million. Okay. We'll give him a decent contract so he actually accepts. And why would we ever accept a contract where the release clause is less than what we paid? So he was 25 million. That gives us loads of money for someone else. Market value. Let's just search market value and see who's sort of in the 49 million range. Zidane. I mean, we can have Messi and Suarez, so we can't get Neymar, unfortunately, as well. We could get Van Nistelrooy, Raul, Del Piero, Kluivert. So this era of football is just crazy. How many of these players were all playing at the same time? Berbatov. Gosh. La Quinta. Mutu. Adrian Mutu. I think he's probably banned from playing in England at this point. Arshavin. He was that old when he went to 55 million. I didn't realise he was so old when he went to Arsenal. Andy Carroll, I don't think will be in there. Messi and Messi and Suarez coming in would be pretty damn good. Is that El Hadj Diouf? Oh my god. We could have an El Hadj Diouf and Lionel Messi combo up front. Andy Johnson, there he is. We can do another bid for Crouchy. Maybe we go up to like 53. We'll offer him a bit more money. I don't know if having a release clause is a bonus for them. If it like makes them more likely to sign. I assume it is. Okay, well let's see. Let's see if we can sign one of those guys. Messi and Crouch would be absolutely hilarious and probably the most Pez thing I've ever seen. Bojanov. Yeah, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, Hidreki being in there's probably a bit weird because the game does like to... Well, the mod team has missed 1 or 2 players, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, 4 million. That's not too bad. So we've got, if we really need it, we've got another few million that we can spend. Okay, so we can get Suarez in. Sure, that's a lot of money, but we needed a striker. So that gives us 36 million to spend on our other striker. Which is a little bit easier to find someone. Oh, this song is a banger. get Morientes. Suarez and Morientes. What a combination. Selks, Boyd, Karen, Zini. It's a little bit expensive. Might be able to get him. The Fred. Oh my god, it's the Fred. Perso. Back when Scottish football had some good players. Juan Pablo Angel. Shame we couldn't get Messi in. That would have been pretty solid. Sabri Lamucci. Love it. I'm still considering getting Higuain. I think when their affection is really low, it's pretty good. Jersey Dudek does not like being out. Whereas Kanu loves being here. Siati. Adam Johnson. Yeah, I think we're going to avoid signing him. Have we already tried to sign Benzema? I think having Benzema up front with... Can we not sign him? God, I'm so stuck with like what to do. I don't think Menez would be a good combo with Suarez. Gignac, Ronaldinho, Hulk. Yeah, this music's like I'm at the carnival. It's crazy. Hulk. He could be them on. I mean, it's so cheap. It's like 14 million. That's such a Pez move. But if we can get him for cheap, I don't see why we shouldn't sign him. In a 3-year contract, sure. Who else even is there? And how many more signing slots do I have? Shame we couldn't get Messi. He would have been pretty damn good. Is anyone else crazy on the loan list? Percy, Bojanov. I mean, he is good. Richards. I don't think we've got too much time left to actually agree contract terms and stuff, because we're quite late in the window. Did we just go for like Van Persie? Ricky Lambert? Ricky Lambert would be cool. Well, it feels like there has to be someone out there. 39. I think they've added the PES 6 soundtrack, like the menu noises as well. It's pretty cool. Lito, can we afford him? Probably not. We're looking for players with like a release clause quite low. Pondanzieri. Oh, that's a name I have not seen in a long time. Boja. Look at that hair. Oh my god. That's you. I just don't really want to end up with El Hadj Diouf and Luis Suarez up front, just in case there's like a fight, because I feel like they will be both going to prison. John Hartson. It's a bit old. Park. Can't quite afford Park, but he can play behind. He can play behind Suarez. Should we just get an SS instead? Jaya Toure. So many players you don't realise are quite as old as they actually are. Edu. The Edu, I don't think. Alex Farnerud. What Football Manager legend. Or Jesper Gronka. Come on. There just needs to be someone we can sign. There has to be. We're going through so many names. Hot. God, we're already back at the Huckabee sort of area now. Kenny Miller. Rivaldo, Mitroglou, Thiago Fabrizio, Shamak, Falcao is in the game. Dab Ghost, good suggestion. Berbatov, music is too loud, mate. Music's getting turned down, mate. Thanks for the tip. Come on. Gotta be able to find someone. Someone fun is also good. Kiesling. I did like the idea of, I think Morientes. We're gonna have to go with Morientes. Because we can just straight up afford him. Doesn't matter about anything else. We can just afford Morientes. I think we'll get deadline day, which lets you negotiate with another 5 players. So we can at least see if he would join. Cool. Middlesbrough away. Ronaldinho's in the Champions League group of death. Suarez, I think that's actually more than Liverpool paid for him normally. Oh no, his chest's bursting through the shirt. We've got Modric and Suarez. What a team. He's not on great form, but that's fine. None of our team really is. So this is another cool thing about PES is when they got an up arrow like this, it's like plus 12% on all of their stats. So he'll be really good in this game, Davies. Whereas probably Matt Taylor won't be, neither will be the other centre back. I just want to see what the other teams have done. Zambrotta's still the biggest move. Loire is right up there. It's the second biggest sale. Arca. Jimmy Bullard's gone to Celtic for 25 million. Matuidi, 23 million. We've missed out on some decent players here. Okay, let's play this game. Right, so they've got Yakuba at front, Stuart Downing. Let's have a look at the Middlesbrough kit, see if they're any good. Yep, they're definitely of their time. They can play in all red. Again, I don't think we've got the Riverside downloaded. We have a couple of the stadiums, like I think the Emirates and Stamford Bridge, but there is literally a plane just doing loops above my house right now. Scary stuff. Drogba, Di Maria. Drogba's at Chelsea already, I think, isn't he? So we won't be able to grab him probably, but it doesn't matter because it's Middlesbrough against Portsmouth at Berg Stadium. Let's turn it back up. See if we can get a goal on Luis Suarez's Premier League debut. We're still playing him up front with Cranchar, which is not the best combination. Oh, look at that turn. That was great. There's good stuff there from Lewis. Oh, yes. So it's quite cool how accurate Football Manager 2007 was, because I think every single stat on this is just from that game. So the fact that Suarez is like a good young striker is pretty cool, because obviously we know how good he gets. But come on, low cross. Wham it. Oh, you've missed. Nico, you've missed. That's like that Luka Modric one. JJ Okocha, yeah, he's in the free agents. I could definitely pick him. Bojan Kirkic. He could be 16 or something, but he could be another good shout. Can't pass it low long for. We were ready. Yes, good win there from Mendes. Suarez with his bulldog-like approach, and then gets knocked off it. Come on, lucky little rebound goal. These are the things that make PES PES. It's like the weird bounces where it just like falls to a player who like insta scores. I just love it. It's crazy how different, because obviously a lot of these teams played long ball back then. It was just like get it up to Yakuba as fast as you can. The teams are actually playing like that against us, and that just means, even though Sol Campbell's not the fastest defender, he's also like still one of the best defenders we could have. Yes, good stuff, Taylor. Right, long ball over the top ourselves. Hopefully Suarez has a bit of pace, but he doesn't have enough. Don't think Modric has actually touched the ball yet. As well. See, Sol Campbell just gets stuck in. Good stuff. Then our whole defence is like, our whole midfield's pushing back, which means we don't really have a counter option, which is a little bit annoying, but still. Come on, ref. Yes. Oh, it was Tevez with the bulldog-like approach, wasn't it? Yeah, of course. It was such a bizarre bit of commentary, but like everyone's heard it so many times. Come on then, Luka. Their defensive line's dropped really far back, and that is a huge tackle from Rockenbach. Cranshaw gets there. Oof, nearly to Lewis. Nice, it's a little long ball. Get rid of it. Fair enough. Luka Modric, and then Gary O'Neill jumps underneath it. I wonder if Luka Modric will end up being a manager. I mean, quite a lot of this team is a manager, or has tried to be. I think Sol Campbell's tried somewhere as well. Come on, get there, Glenn Johnson. Oh, they've missed an easy one as well. They've missed an easy one. That better not be like given a foul or something. Oh, come on, they had their advantage. They had a shot. Referee, cheat. Bringing the game into disrepute. Sorry, guys. Come on then, Suarez. It's just you, I assume. The camera's a little bit too zoomed in to see. Oh, nice. Come on, Gary O'Neill. Ooh. That's like the one that Canu scored. Okay. Mendes. Luka Modric is trying to get back. Yes, good tackle, Glenn Johnson. I'm surprised there's this much of an audience for me playing on a PES 2021 on PES 2006 mod. So thank you everyone that's shown up. Yakubu bossed us there. But then Davies has absolutely crushed someone and tried to play it straight through to Suarez. We're not getting on the ball like we were in the last game. Hopefully, I was going to say hopefully Modric can pick that up, but he couldn't. Referee, that's not a foul. Okay, decent performance so far. There's been 3 shots in the game. We've had 2 of them. Really, Cranshaw should have scored from that low cross. I wish I could sign Fabregas. I wish I could. We signed Luka Modric instead, but Fabregas is like 110 million. Interesting debate, but who do you think is a better midfielder, Fabregas or Luka Modric? Who do you guys actually think was better? Did I make the right choice signing Luka when I could have gone for Cesc? I think up until about 2015 I would have said Cesc, but like the last decade, Luka Modric has been like the best midfielder. Just like the best, #1. Which I don't think Cesc really ever had that kind of domination, because he was against like Lampard, Gerrard, Kaká. You know, there was a lot of midfield, Xavi and Iniesta and stuff when he was at his prime. Whereas Modric was just like one of a kind, isn't he? Come on, Sol. Oh no, Yakubu's decided to play it out wide though. They're dogmatic with their approach. Get the ball in. No other path to goal. Come on, give it Luka. Got it out to Glenn Johnson. Got Suarez in the middle, but we've got Gary O'Neill in the middle. Ah, it's nice to hit a cross into the box and the goalkeeper doesn't instantly catch it like they do on FC 25 simulation. Every single time you do it on there, it's caught, isn't it? It's annoying. I love crossing. I love having a big target man. Even though we've got Luis Suarez. Oh my god. My defence is getting in each other's way. Mendes. Give it to Modric. To Cranshaw. Tried to get around Stuart Downing but couldn't. Referee doesn't see that as a foul though, does he? Is he born in like Middlesbrough? Come on. Paramount. Gets up to Cranshaw. Big bit of space for Luka Modric. Why is no one coming short? Doesn't matter, because Suarez has made a run. Oh. So close. We were one touch from getting in the box there. Let's just whack it up. Come on, Gary O'Neill. Good stuff. Suarez turns. Oh, that would have been a sick goal. I love that little turn he did. That was cool. Yeah, if you've got any idea, if you're confused what's going on, read the description. I put as much information. Well, I put some questions I thought I'd get asked quite a lot in there, so maybe that answers your question. But yeah, it's PES 2021 with PES 2006 mod. Because then you get like the retro players. Come on, David James, you've got the pace. Just about. Because he's not a sweep keeper, he was not coming for that, even though he could have got there first. Oh, we're really holding on. This isn't like that Sheffield United game. Nice. Okay, let's actually make some subs in this game, because I think that cost us last time. We are going to... I don't know who we've even got on the bench, to be fair. Yeah, I wish Pez was around as well, because it was nice having two. And a couple of times, Pez was actually the better game. Right, Suarez is absolutely done. I think this guy can come on. Cranshaw is kind of messed up as well, so let's bring on Todorov. Nice. Am I going to sign Ndombele? I think he's probably about 6 years old, so thankfully that's not even someone that I have to search for on this mod. Todorov. Although it was funny how many times I read his name on the last stream. That was funny. Right, low cross. Okay, bounces off the crossbar. That would have been a hilarious goal. That was hilarious. Okay. Mendes. Awful. But it's flicked back in. Suarez not quite able to get on it. Probably because he's not on the pitch, actually, so that wasn't Suarez. Mendes, back to him. Do a little manual pass. Come on. Gary O'Neill into Canu. Canu! Ah, it's a shot on target at least. Chamberlain. I don't remember Middlesbrough goalkeeper being Chamberlain. Go on, Sol. Just got to win that. Good. Oh, we've got time for one last attack maybe. Todorov, can't get on the end of it. 0-0. Boring, boring match. Project Jamal. Yes. Nice one. Where am I from in the UK? I'm from Lincolnshire, but I live in a place called Gwynedd now, in North Wales. They're doing a city rebuild career mode. Is that on this mod, or is that on FC25? No worries, Ronald, for the messages on Discord. I try and reply to as many as I can. Arsenal are in their relegation zone after 2 games. Bolton are top of the league. See, this is stuff that can't happen on FC25. Negotiation day. Okay. What can we do? Has anyone finally accepted? We can get Hulk and we can get Morientes. Have we got any bids so we can afford both? We've got Stefanovic and this guy. You can leave. Bye. We need a tiny bit more. I'm gonna have to renegotiate with them. I'll go for 6.3, I guess. See if we can sell this guy. I don't really. Alright, so if you release players, you just get their salary back. I just want to see what happens. Transfer this Songo. Transfer this. Is that Richard Duffy? Cool. Scouts come back and they suggest we look at Basufa. Wroxham. Just what we need, a 70 rated left back from Australia who's 32 years old. Okay, music down again. I keep forgetting to turn that down. Can I change it in system? It would make things a lot easier. No. Okay. We can't. Cool. Negotiations, listed players. It's too late. You can't go back in for the players once they've already rejected you. It's a bit annoying. Robbie Savage, huh? On a dreamboat. So we need 42 million. Okay, I thought we needed more for some reason. I'll leave them just to sort of simmer. Oh look, it's the Patreon last day of the window. So that's the link to the website if you want to download them all. It is a bit like having a time machine, yeah. Oh, Birmingham are looking to buy Songo. They need 4 hours. Brilliant. Doesn't really change things for us. And 5 million. Let's accept it. Now we can buy both of our strikers. Good stuff. Yes, easily. We got Hulk and Morientes. Nice. Ah, you're stuck. You can't go to the 3rd season of your FC25 career mode. Sorry, I don't know how to fix that, but it sounds like something that's would be very annoying. Morientes. So we've got a proper striker. We have like no money left, but that's fine. We've left it late, but we've splashed out 32 million. Reading want to sign Glenn Johnson. We're not too interested in that actually. So this is quite a cool thing you can do on here. You can teach people skills. So for example, your players get better if they're subbed on in the second half, or your players reduce fatigue. I didn't know that's what that one did. But this one's such a cool one. It basically lets your players dive. So like Jack Grealish is the obvious man that you would say has that one. But just these tiny things that don't make a huge difference, like better chip shots. They're just like a nice little feature in here. Okay, let's forward time. Skip. The clock is ticking. You bet. Have we had any more offers on deadline day? 2006. Sol Campbell, 21 million. He's old, but I don't think we're going to accept it. 16 million for Kanu. I think we're going to keep him as a backup. Keeley, we don't really need him. 8 million for Todorov. Let's accept that because that's cheaper than what we paid for Hulk, and we don't need that many strikers. And I think we're just going to skip transfer deadline day. The rest of it, last 3 hours. Ooh, good job we didn't sell him Kanu because he probably would have been starting. So let's just have a quick look. See who the biggest transfer. Aaron Lennon has gone to Inter Milan for £82 million. Milner, back when he was a bit of a wonder kid, 51 million. Morientes to us, I think that's a decent signing, even though he's 30. We probably did overpay for Luis Suarez, but he's got potential, of course, to hit the 90s probably. Huddleston went to Middlesbrough, interesting. Catamol went to Inter Milan. Lee Catamol is at the Inter Milan Dream Team. They've got Catamol, they've got Adriano, and they've got Zlatan. What on earth? What's going on here? Okay, we still have... Oh no, they've all been cancelled, that's fine. So, let's fix our bench. We want Morientes starting. And I think Suarez can play second striker. He's alright at it. He's not the best, but he's alright. Then we'll have Hulk and Kanu on the bench. I'll probably play Modric a bit further back. And then play Nico as an attacking midfielder. So what is his like role? He's a whole player, okay? You're a creative playmaker, you're a whole player. You're an orchestrator. Interesting. That is a very interesting team. I'm a fan of it. I am a fan of this. So yeah, that old Inter Milan logo is pretty sick, isn't it? I wonder what loans.co.uk is. I've never heard of that. What was the Everton kits like back in 2006? That looks like Tommy Gravison. Oh, it's the Chang era. So do they have Arteta and Cahill and stuff? Interesting. Oh, they do. Arteta, Cahill, Hibbert, Lescott, McFadden. They don't know what's going to hit them. We didn't even look at form. thanks for spamming all the hundreds, whoever's doing that. That's cool to see that flying up my second monitor. Yeah, there they are, a few more. Also, if you are enjoying the stream, I know it's a cliche thing to say, but do like the stream if you're enjoying the stream. Or if you're hating it, then also like the stream. Either way is fine with me. Okay, let's get things started. So we've got Luka playing centre mid for a change. The first time. He's just so fun to use on the ball. He takes such small touches. He reminds me of like someone like Aaron Lennon. Okay, just get it back there. We're going a bit more possession now. And also, while I remember, I'm going to change the audio around. So we want music volume to be quite low. The sound effects to be quite low. Bump the crowd up. And then I'll just turn it up on my laptop. And that should be better for you guys. Let me know if this is too loud, but it doesn't seem that loud to me, so I don't think it will be. Come on, Morientes. You're pretty decent in the air on Ultimate Team, so... Matty Taylor. Ooh, Morientes nearly got a foot on that. All right. So we're recycling it. We've got Luka Modric to recycle it to. I love it. Okay. This is a big gap. Oh, that would have been a proper 2006 goal. Do I also play Football Manager? Yes, I do play Football Manager, actually. I play FM24. I've got nearly 2,000 hours on it this year, which is crazy when you think that I've also nearly got 2,000 hours on FC24. So last year I played about 4,000 hours of football games. And of course, when I stream, I'm now playing a different one as well occasionally. So, but yeah, I love them all. FM24 is probably the best FM game. But, you know, FM25, not looking good, is it? Really not looking good. Am I playing this on an emulator? No, this is PES 21 running natively on PC, using a mod that just updates the teams and squads and stuff. So it isn't actually PES 6, but it's the PES 6 era squads on PES 21, which I think is like such a cool thing to do. Okay, Morientes gives it to Suarez, but not quite this time. Paramot. I'm not sure why our centre back's number 11. It just feels a little bit weird to see that. Crankyar's got back. Yes, Nico. No wonder Harry Redknapp loved you so much. Okay. O'Neill to Morientes. Holds off one. Gets fouled. That is an Arteta foul, ref. Ooh, O'Neill with a long shot as well. They've got Tim Howard in goal. Do the players have real faces? Yeah, majority of them do, actually. Yeah, I'd say probably 90% of them, of the best players have them, and then beyond that, it's probably about 10% of anyone under 75 has them. But if they're over 75, chances are they do have a real face. Like, my whole team does, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Gary O'Neill doesn't, but, you know, majority of my team does. It's really well done, but also it is a very expensive mod. Like, it's a little bit more than the FIFA mod costs, you know, the FIFER mod. It's a little bit more expensive than that. That was an awful touch there from Crankyard, but I suppose it was quite a close-range pass. God, they love a long ball, don't they? Premier League teams in 2006. Nice one, David. Sol. Taylor. Gary O'Neill. I just can't say O'Neill. I have to say Gary O'Neill every single time. Luis Suarez. Ooh, nearly. Paramot, love it. Good header. I wonder if you could do a full team of just managers on this. Oh dear, it's gone the wrong way. Tim Cahill. Ooh, David James just fell over. He was nowhere near saving that. He was too busy waving his arms, like doing the seagull celebration. Cahill cuts inside. James just falls to the ground. Yeah, PES did have a lot of stuff that was well ahead of FIFA. I still love the way that roles are used on this, how you can train specific roles, and players just have one role. I also love the player skills thing, where you can teach them to be like a bit cynical with how fast they go down, or slightly better at chipping it and stuff. Have I ever considered making FM content? Well, there is a channel out there called Geografifa, which doesn't really work in the same way that Geografifa does. But there is a channel out there. It has one video. Somehow it's ended up on like 5,000 views, I think, last time I checked. But maybe a few less. But get Luka Modric. But FM content is just a little bit harder to keep interesting, so I'm not too sure I'm good enough at editing to actually keep it interesting. Get the crosses in. That's awful. What is that? Near post. Not even made it into like anywhere near the goal. Yes, love it. So you live in Pompey. Come on, yeah, nice. This is obviously their golden era. I think they won the FA Cup 2010, was it? 2009? So not too far after this, but... Oh, getting in each other's way again. Gegenpress not really working back in 2006. Ooh, goalkeeper. Arteta gets whammed by David James. And then Morientes is there. Back heels it to Modric. Lee Carsley, of course, England manager up until recently, getting in our way. It's another one you could add to the list of managers that were still playing back in 2006. Sol Campbell. No, doesn't give it to Mendes. Good interception though from O'Neill. Finally didn't say Gary. Luka. Oh, it's a good bit of play. Oh, Morientes was so close to getting his foot on that. That would have been brilliant. Come on. Oh dear. James McFadden. Get pushed over. You're not getting a penalty for that in 2006. Morientes, come on, press. I think it's time for some subs. See if we can bring on Hulk. See if we can explain to the fans why we just spent like 10 million on a random player who plays in Japan. Can't believe we still got the poll going. I've not actually cancelled the poll. Weird stuff. All right, Canu. We haven't really got any of the choices. We'll just do those two. Bring off Modric. Bring off Suarez. And then just to make sure that we get them on. Oh, we tried to boot it off the pitch, but couldn't even do that. Come on, win the ball back. Come on, Mendes. Nice little interception. Just let it go off. Nice. How's the gameplay feeling? I like it. I've always liked PES 21 gameplay though. And this is using a gameplay mod. I can't remember which one it is, but it feels quite nice. That scoreboard is very much in the way right there, but still, we almost won the ball back. Okay, Mendes. Gives it to Crancha. Hulk. He's got the number 10 shirt, even though we signed Morientes. Oh, look at this strength from Hulk. That's what you expect, but not when he's like 16 or whatever it is. Get it back. Hulk is a bit of a game changer off the bench. Shoot! Yes, Morientes, debut winner, hopefully. Celebrating the crowd. PES celebrations are like the most demented stuff ever. Hello, Nathaniel. Hope I said that right. Nathaniel. Glad to have you with me. What a finish that was. This is classic. Press them in the box. Win it with your DM. Get lucky with a little pass in between. And Morientes. What a finish. The 30-year-old on his debut. In the 84th minute. Love it. Okay, let's sit back now. Soak up the pressure. Mendes, close that gap. Can Paramot win the header? He does. Hulk, come on. He was the game changer, really. His little driving run. Oh, good save from David James there. Oh my god, that was like the luckiest pass anyone's ever done on a football game. Through the guy's legs. Right, Lee Carsley is getting angry now. Get into that space. Doesn't matter. We win. Have one of them, Everton. You've been Morientes. I think he played for Liverpool, didn't he? So maybe a little bit of history there. I don't know if... I think this is Is this after he played for Liverpool? He was at Liverpool for the Istanbul, wasn't he? So he might have just gone to Real Madrid and we've brought him straight back to Portsmouth. But yeah, he's a lovely little player. Even though I'm not like a big possession kind of guy, it's just so fun to pass the ball around on this game. Suarez not getting a good rating there though, annoyingly. Oh, match day 3, first win. And Arsenal also get their first win. So Everton played 3, lost 3. Not great for them. Where is all the good teams are like down the bottom? Wow. National team squad announcement. Love it. Expectations high for luka. Followers surge. Portsmouth is trending. You bet. I don't know what we're trending on in 2006. Are we like trending on MySpace maybe? Friends Reunited is absolutely loving it. Can you tell me what game and what console, and can you show us players? Yeah, sure. So this is PC, PES 2021. The mod is in the description below. And I think you can go backwards on the video, can't you? I did loads of showing players when I was looking for 2 strikers. But now I'm trying to get some gameplay in. So Hulk's on good form. I think I agree with you guys. I think Hulk should be starting over Suarez as the second striker. It's very much an old man Hulk, the picture there, but well. That's Spurs era Modric, isn't it? Maybe that's just as far back as they can get. So Primus and Andy O'Brien. Is that Andy O'Brien? They're on top form, which means they'll play really good. Who are they up against? Dean Henderson. No, not Dean Henderson. Darius Henderson. Oh my god. Ashley Young, back when he was a young player. Matt Spring. Marlon King on the bench. Oh, there it is. That amazing Watford kit. Oh, let's do this. Come on, guys. We can beat Watford. No doubt about. Is Dean Windass in the game? He'll be at Hull, I think, won't he? Or Sheffield. He wasn't at Sheffield United, was he? Was he at Hull by now? I think he was at Hull for a while. I know he was for 2010 promotion, but I'm not sure if he was in the game at this point. He should be, though. Okay, Paramount. This feels like another long ball team, but I suppose most teams, like I said earlier, were long ball at this time. Sol Campbell just holding him off. That was beautiful play. Cranchar. So Morientes likes to drop deep, which is a little bit strange because he is the centre forward. Oh, would have been good. We tried to flick it over our heads. You know, like the canoe, not the canoe, the Burkamp. Cool. Oh, see those low crosses with a lot of power. AI love to ricochet them off in random places. Can you imagine how crazy a manager would have seemed to have spent 35 million on like a 30-year-old Morientes in 2006? It's a lot of money. That would have bought you like Robinho or Berbatov the year after. It was 30 million, weren't they? Oh, nice little bit of possession. Could do with Modric not just standing back, but I think that's because we've got him in the role that he's not really used to, so he doesn't know where to go. Cranchar gets out to Glenn Johnson. Bit of space, come on, volley cross. Hulk misses it. He just totally misses it. Unbelievable. Come on, Sol. Darius Henderson. I remember seeing him play for Forest. He scored the most like obvious handball goal ever against someone. Morientes! Oh, this guy's an absolute beast. Was he at Hull? Okay. What team do I recommend for career mode? Teams don't get you excited. Do you like Santa Clara as a feeder club? Yeah, well, I mean, Santa Clara are back on the game now. I think they might have changed their name a little bit, but they are back. So why don't you see if it's still as fun? If not, I don't know, really. It's just sort of whatever kind of saves you like doing. If you like doing academy saves and stuff, then Holland's probably one of the most fun leagues for that, because the other teams also have really good academy players, like in their squads by default. If you like building a nation, then Poland is always one of my favourites. I'm a big fan of playing in Poland. Okay, let's stop trying to cross spam and let's see if we can build up a little bit more patiently. O'Neill. Okay, holds off his man. You can't really do that on FC25, which is a shame. Cranshaw gives to Glenn. Right, we've just crossed it in anyway. We can't build up. Not when they're playing this many men in their midfield, but oh my god, Hulk wins it back. Nico Cranshaw tries to do a skill move, but they've never been great on Pez. Other than the flip-flap back on Pez 5, when there was only like James Milner could do it for some reason. Okay, Morientes, come on, press. J. Demit. Oh, I can't even remember how to say his name. Oh, well, let's just forget. What? Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought there. What the hell was that for? Paramount just won the ball. Can you please make a video on all the ways of mod websites to trust and not trust? So like who to trust and not to trust? Yeah, sure. I mean, if it's on like Nexus mods, that's usually quite a decent one. Or there is a Discord out there called the FIFA modding Discord, so just have a look through that. There's quite a lot of linked mods in there that you can trust. But yeah, I usually use either FIFA Infinity or Nexus mods for my mods. Van Persie's 24 million, yeah, so we've spent more than that on Morientes like 7 years earlier. 6 years earlier. The music on these menus is like so stuck in my head. Okay, come on. I can already feel it. This is the half where we finally score a goal. They're not really threatening, but then again, we've had like the easiest run of fixtures possible. We've played against the promoted teams. I think Watford were promoted this year, so we played against Sheffield United. Played against Middlesbrough, they were pretty average. Everton, they're on like a losing streak in the game. So, yeah, we haven't played against someone like truly good yet. They're doing tight marking apparently on my DM, which doesn't make a huge amount of sense. But, yeah, we tried to make a bit of space for ourselves. That was a cool animation, cool foul animation. Not sure it's a yellow card worthy animation, but I just put my hand on his arm, he just span around. Okay. So it's 0-0, 50 minutes in. Ooh, nice save from David James. Let's get it long. Boots. Hulk not quite winning the header. I just love being able to play long ball and it being like the most efficient tactic. It's so fun. Even though we've got like Luka Modric in midfield. Come on. Oh, you got so much welly on that. Come on, Morientes. Flick it onto O'Neill. Love it. Early ball. Ah, Hulk. Stop. He went the wrong way. It's annoying. So I think that's from, if it's still the same attributes that it was back in the day, that's their response attribute. I think there was Inzaghi had like 99 response, so he just like ran to the ball all the time. He was like such a good striker when it's like bobbling about. I used to play so much Pez with my brother, like non-stop. We'd both get home, he'd get home from secondary school, I'd get home from primary school, and we'd play like 7 hours of Pez. You want to try a new league? You've played all leagues except the Scandinavian League. Why don't you try the... I mean, there's not really that many other leagues. I mean, I love playing in the Australian League, and it's one of the hardest to keep realistic, but... Okay. Who have we got? We've got Mendes, we've got Crankiar, we've got O'Neill. I'm going to give Crankiar a go. Okay, let's hit it over Ashley Young. That's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Why don't you just play a 2006 mod for FC25? that they exist. I don't think one really exists, and if it does exist, I've not heard of it. Whereas this one, it's different gameplay. It's a different game altogether, but it's done so well. I just love it. I love how much effort's gone into it. And if there's one with similar amount of effort, then absolutely let me know, because I will definitely give that a go. Oh, Morienta's taken off his toe. Is it going to be another late goal for Portsmouth? We conceded a late one against Sheffield United. Okay, the ball's going out. Let's make some subs. Okay, so Kanu will be awful if we bring him on, but Suarez will be all right. Morientes isn't playing too well. It's fine. And we'll give Glenn Johnson a little rest as well. Nearly got it through. Luka. Kanu. Ah, Suarez nearly playmaking it. Such a fun set of strikers. Hulk, Morientes, Kanu and Suarez. Oh, come on, ref. Oh, he's offside. He's so offside. Oh no, what is O'Brien doing? We conceded late, and it's Hammer Bouaza, another player who was absolutely amazing. The 85th minute. Okay. There's one by Shadow Boy 32. Okay, I haven't seen that. I will definitely check that out. Thank you for the recommendation. Oh, that was such a late goal, but I mean, we talk about like, oh, what's going on with the camera here? We talk about FIFA marking being bad, but when he plays this ball, the defensive line is terrible. What's that guy doing at the bottom? He's so desperate to mark Marlon King that he just leaves someone with that much space. That's unbelievable. It's called the Big Classic Patch. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Yeah, check it out. Maybe I'll use that on the next stream, see if there's any similarities, differences between this one and that one. I know that one's for FIFA, obviously. But okay, we've got a few minutes left. We're getting off to a very average start. As Portsmouth manager. Andy O'Brien. I'm not sure he'll be coming on the pitch anytime soon again. Oh, it's 2-0. Is that Hammer Boaz? Oh, it's Marlon King. This guy went to prison. But he's beaten us as well. 2-0. Jeez. Andy O'Brien. Another. If he got stuck in, he wins the ball, and then David James charges for it. Nothing. Right, let's just shoot. No, that's it. 2-0 to Watford. The Hornets have stung us late. Hammer Bouaza and Marlon King. Terrible. What teams do I recommend for Portugal, Romania, Belgium, and Argentinian leagues? That's a tough one, that is. I like playing as Braga when I did that save. Romania's got some cool players as well. Can't believe that. Who was man of the match? Marlon King. Devastated. Absolutely devastated there. Alright, does anyone want to see any players or anything? Well, we've played a couple of games now. We're 12th in the league. Still ahead of Arsenal, which is not too bad, but I might simulate until I get some so I play some better teams. Where do I see fixtures? My team info, schedule. There it is. So we're playing Reading, Sheffield Wednesday in the cup, Newcastle, Arsenal. Okay. So we're playing Arsenal and then we're playing Liverpool back to back. Is there no way to simulate? Oh, no, you can't simulate that far. So we've got to simulate 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Cool. Can you see some of the championship kits and players? Yeah, sure. Let's have a look. So, someone said Dean Windass. Doesn't seem to be there yet. Robbie Blake, wow, what a player he was. Matty Fryatt was already starting for them. Shall we look at Southend, maybe? So they've got their correct kits. They've got Billy Painter and Freddie Eastwood up front. Flavahan in goal. All the goalkeeper kits are done as well. Sure, yeah, we can look at Serie A quickly as well. Southampton, for example. Gareth Bale. There he is. I have no idea what happened there. I just got on OBS and my microphone is like off. So yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why. I don't know what you heard. I don't know what you heard and what you didn't hear, but yeah, we were just looking through some of these teams. Roma, should we have a look at Roma as well? Totti, 30-year-old. Yes, I can't believe I somehow managed to unplug my microphone. Crazy stuff. The Rossi, 23. Didn't really think there was that much of an age difference between them. They retired at very similar ages, didn't they? So, anyone else? Right, let's simulate and play some better teams. Skip match. We lost 4-0 to Wigan. That's not good. Yeah, the Prem badge thing, so I must have been muted when I said that. If you're playing in Serie A, then they'll all have the Serie A badges. Like if I save this quickly and I go into like edit mode, you'll be able to see what I mean. So if we go into edit over here, I just go into like edit player. So let's go into like the French League. See, they don't have the Premier League patches in here. If we go into the Italian League, again, no Premier League patches when you do it this way. It's just a weird bug inside Master League, that is, so it's annoying, but nothing they can do about it, I assume, if they haven't fixed it already. Do I have a specific time you start streaming? Usually 1 o'clock, but my girlfriend came over for lunch today, so 2 o'clock today. The Belgian Pro League, yeah, every league on the game is licensed, so the Belgian Pro League will be as well. So you've got, I assume, the right players, although I don't know about that. I mean, I've never really heard of some of these guys, so I assume they are the real ones. Like, oh, Vlad, this guy, yeah, he's 17, so they're the right age, yeah, that's fine. It's like Jelly Van Dam, wow. Yeah, so like all of the leagues are right, I assume. I'm not sure about Denmark, because this looks very similar to the league that is already in the game, like the same clubs. Whereas some of the other ones, like this league has like Heracles, who I don't think have been in the top flight for a while. Yeah, well, like these guys aren't in the Portuguese league, so I assume there's some kind of licensing there. Yeah, I mean fiance, yeah, sorry. I don't have a girlfriend and a fiance. Is Suarez in Groningen? He was, but not anymore. Let's play in a minute when I fast forward through some of these games. We beat Reading, that's good. Bolton, though, are absolutely unstoppable. They conceded 1 goal. 1 goal Bolton have conceded. Nice. Arsenal still struggling towards the bottom. Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup. Nice. Let's skip that one as well. Would I recommend a Pompey save with a 28 plus transfer ethos? Yeah, I guess so. I've never really considered doing something like that, but yeah, that's a cool idea. That's a very cool idea. Ooh, Newcastle. Let's have a look. See what the Newcastle team's like. I want to play against a really good team, and that doesn't really seem like it is one. It's got Peter Ramage playing at the back. Nicky Button, Stephen Carr. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. Could I do a Pro League save? Maybe one day. We drew that one anyway, that's fine. Arsenal still down that. Newcastle haven't won a game yet. By the looks of the scoreline, they nearly beat us. But finally, we can play a big team. Arsenal. I like the news article is now talking about how good Luis Suarez is, when it's just been saying like how bad he is for ages, but now it's how good he is. Oh, he is on like super top form. That's brilliant. That's great news. We're not going to do anything else. I think when they go in that form, it means that they are going to start developing really quickly. Oh, you see, he's already up to 75. That's better than when we bought him, I think. Maybe not. But yeah, he's going to start developing super quickly. Look at this Arsenal team, though. Henry, 89. Kleb, Fabregas, Diaby, Lundberg. Julio Arca has joined from Middlesbrough. What an interesting signing. And the rest of their bench is all 80 rated, except for Adebayor on Almunia. Oh my god. Alright. Hopefully, Luis Suarez is going to be the man for us. Let's move the microphone. Sorry if you can hear some banging around there. Let's move the microphone, get a bit closer, sit forward, because we're going to win this game. I know it. We're going to have to be a bit better at defending than we have been. But I think we've got it in us. Emirates Stadium. So this is when it was like brand new. Ignore that picture of Lacazette outside, because he hasn't joined them for another 10 years. Look at David James walking out. Is that O'Neill is the captain? You can tell he's going to be a future manager. Can I take a look at your Dele Alli manager save at some point? Yeah, if you post it on that forum, on the threads on Discord, then I look at all of them, so yeah, for sure. Cool. Big match today. Arsenal against Portsmouth. see what we can do. Already banging them in at David James. Can we clear it? No, we can't. 3 minutes in, we're nearly behind. Okay, so that's a Boué. Interceptor, throw in. Love to see it. Morientes versus Diaby. Can't turn him. Can't turn him. Fabregas. Red hair, Freddie Ljungberg. Love it as well. So Cesc Fabregas is about 16 back then, I assume. Oh, O'Neill, come on. Get your head in the game. Taylor. Love it. Luka Modric. Crankia. Gets it up to Morientes. Super top form Luis Suarez. On the volley, that would have been really ambitious. I mean, that would have been a crazy goal, but can't quite do it this time. Oh, a good bit of jockeying from Matt Taylor. And Morientes, he gets beaten to the ball by Kolo Touré. Oof, nearly. Oh, another good save from David James. Van Persie from the edge of the box. Crankia. What the hell was that? Modric can't turn away from Diaby. And Van Persie gets beaten to it by Sol Campbell. He doesn't care where he's playing. He's fine doing anything at the Emirates. I suppose he was more of a Highbury man, really, wasn't he? So probably doesn't feel like home to him. Oh, but James can't save that one. Henry with the flick. Oh yeah, nice one. Get ready for football training. Hopefully you have fun. Nice. Good goal from Arsenal. A lot harder to play against them than it is like some of these other teams. Morientes holding off Diaby. Crankia. Morientes. Luka Modric. Into Suarez. Hits it again. It's unlikely. They're low XG. I don't know if XG even existed in 2006, but let's pretend that it did. Low XG shots. You never know. Would be a good goal if one of them could go in. You never know on Pez as well. The goalie could just like spill it onto the post for no reason. You get some proper comedy goals. Okay, Modric. Again, Abu Diaby. He's playing like Abu Diaby actually did, where he was like one of the best midfielders. He just played like 3 games a week. It's another good turn. Oh, good save from David James as well. Get Lucas Podolski. Yeah, I've got Luka Modric, yeah. We signed him. He's 21, I think. We signed him from Croatia for like 20 mil. Big spend, but he's actually a pretty decent player. So Luis Suarez. Oh, you can tell he's up for this one. Though he can't quite run through the entire team by himself. Okay. If we win this, we're in a good place, I think. Of course we can't. It's Alex Schlebsch, like 6'2". Sol Campbell, Luka Modric. Gets it out to O'Neill. Can he beat Aboué to the ball? He can. And sees Suarez. But then the defending was just too good. And then another little bit of a long ball clearance type pass. 1-0 at half time. What manager should you use for a League 2 career mode? I don't know, maybe just create one yourself. It's hard to think of someone. I mean, Ian Holloway's a cool one. He's got a lot of funny quotes and stuff, but he's a manager already in League 2, I think, isn't he? Okay. Come on, we're pressing, but it's not working very well. We're getting picked apart by Arsenal's probably best ever side. Do you think this team would beat their current Arsenal team? I think it'd be a very close game, but probably the current one would just about beat it. Number 10, Julio Arca. If you could put Henry in the current Arsenal team, though, imagine how good that would be. Get up. Ljungberg knows what he's doing there. He's going down too easily. For a second there, I thought I was getting a second yellow. The player faces are so cool. I think a few of them are from like the legends they add to their version of Ultimate Team. But still. Oof. Thought Glenn Johnson was going to head it in, own goal at the back post there for a second. Okay. Morientes flicks it. Nowhere near Suarez though. Annoyingly. Come on, we just can't get the ball back. Arsenal are so good. So good at keeping the ball at the back. Sol Campbell, always winning that. Nice little flick on. See, we need Suarez to make him the run there. A bit like that. Oh, but then Kolo Touré with like the perfect tackle. It's hard to get mad when you play in this game. Like, I understand when people get angry playing FIFA, but playing PES is always a little bit, I don't know, it just seems a bit more fun, you know, a bit more joyful. Carlos Tevez, that'd be a cool one. Sean Dyche, yeah, that'd be cool. Something you could find somehow, some way of realistically getting Sean Dyche to one of those teams. Maybe sign his son if he's still on the game. I don't know if he is, but it might be a cool little storyline. I think he was at Northampton, wasn't he, his son, at one point? Come on, Pompey. Tranchar. Sort of leading the charge all by himself. Morientes. Oh! Volleys are so fun on this game. There we are. Give him a thumb up. Secretly, though, we're seething. Got such a big bit of space. Okay. I think it's time for something a bit more, you know, a bit more dynamic. Bring Hulk on. We'll bring Davies on for Modric because he's on a booking. And we are not bringing Andy O'Brien on. Yeah, your errors don't feel like scripting. I fully agree. It does just feel like, oh, I've done something wrong. It's my fault. It's a bit like Rocket League, where like if you do badly in Rocket League, you can't really blame the game. Damn, we've got Sol Campbell playing up front again now, for some reason. When we go all-out attack, Sol Campbell just like plays in the front three. It's quite funny, but probably not the player we want. Like, probably would be better to send like Glenn Johnson up there, who is now going to really struggle to play against Thierry Henry. What a save, just inside the box. Good stuff. Yeah, Mourinho, that would be cool. Cool, Mourinho to League 2. Not sure how realistic it is, but that would be cool. Where is Fabregas? I thought he was doing like a run up the wrong way or something there, where he didn't appear for that long. I thought he was running through the stadium. But Gary O'Neill has it. So we've got Sol Campbell. I don't know if we've got anyone else because of our camera angle. We've got Hulk. It was Hulk, but he didn't have the strength. Taylor wins it. Come on, quick one. Hulk plays it to Suarez. Ooh, nearly. Yeah, it is a crazy idea, but definitely a cool one. If you can think of a way to get him down there. How did I get PES 21? I already owned it from when PES 21 came out, so I didn't have to buy it or anything. I just already owned it. Oh, come on, it's Sol Campbell. It's still Sol Campbell. Oh my god, he's missed from the 6-yard box. Suarez. Oh, was it a save? Is Lehman saying it's a save? I don't think it is. I think Suarez has just blasted it over the bar. Oh, the pace from Sol Campbell is not there, but the cross was almost perfect. Yeah, he's just smashed that over the bar. Suarez, man. Yeah, the camera angle is making it a lot harder to play this game. But it's also fun to see the player faces and stuff, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Oh my god. Just got a headbutt. Sol Campbell up front is pure chaos. I love it. I think one of the player traits is like extra front man. So I think you can get like Sergio Ramos as someone that could go up front. Oh, Lundberg off the crossbar. Come on, we need to start winning these, man. We've only got 2 minutes left in the game. Are we going to touch the ball? I don't think we are. Oh. Hulk. It's Hulk in the last minute. Hulk has missed. No. Oh, he timed the run so well. And we missed. Oh my God. Carlos is striker. Am I playing badly or is it just the game? It is probably both. It is absolutely probably both. Oh. Well. That's a look at the PES 2006 mod. I haven't decided if I'll stream it again next week or if I'll do something else, but I like the idea of that other mod someone mentioned earlier, so maybe I'll check that out for FC25. But yeah, we might be back. We probably will be back on this save, but if we're not, we'll find something fun to say to stream. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Really enjoyed playing some PES 21. Enjoyed playing some modded FIFA, some modded football from back in the day when I started watching it. But yeah, I got some chores to do annoyingly now. So hopefully everyone has a fun day, and I'll see you soon. Oh, is it because I'm just running forwards? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's the camera angle, and I'm also not very good at the game. Cool. See you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, Flickify. Glad to see you there. I might DM you on Twitter in a few weeks' time. I've got an idea that you might be interested in, so check that out. But cool. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll see you soon. Oh, and that is the game crashing. That is my wallpaper. That is not part of the stream. Cool. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.